CPU Central Processing Unit. Think of the CPU as your computer's brain. It processes every instruction, from opening a program to calculating your taxes. Modern CPUs have multiple cores, which is like having several brains working together. Faster the clock speed, the quicker it thinks, but more speed also means more heat. Intel and AMD are the main players, constantly trying to outsmart each other. The motherboard is like a city's road system, connecting everything together. Without it, your CPU would be a genius, sitting alone in a room with no way to communicate. It houses the CPU socket, RAM slots, and connectors for everything else. Different motherboards support different components, so choose wisely or you'll end up with expensive paperweights. It's literally the foundation that holds your digital life. Together, RAM Random Access Memory RAM is your computer's short-term memory, like a desk where you keep things you're currently working on. The more RAM you have, the more programs you can run simultaneously without your computer having a mental breakdown. When RAM fills up, your computer starts using the hard drive as backup memory, which is like switching from a sports car to a bicycle. DDR4 and DDR5 are the current standards, with DDR5 being the newer. Faster option. Storage, HDD versus SSD hard disk drives are like old libraries with spinning wheels and mechanical arms fetching your data. Solid-state drives are like having a photographic memory, instant access to everything. HDDs are cheaper per gigabyte but sound like a coffee grinder when working hard. SSDs cost more but will make your computer boot faster than you can say Windows is starting. The difference in speed is so dramatic, it's like upgrading from dial-up internet to fiber optic. Graphics card GPU. The GPU handles everything visual, from displaying this text to rendering explosions in video games. Integrated graphics share resources with your CPU, like borrowing your friend's car occasionally. Dedicated graphics cards are like owning a Ferrari specifically for visual tasks. NVIDIA and AMD compete fiercely, constantly releasing cards that promise to make games look more realistic than reality. Gamers worship GPUs like ancient civilizations worship the sun. Power Supply Unit PSU. The PSU converts wall power into usable electricity for your components. It's like the heart of your computer, pumping life-giving power to every part. Cheap power supplies can literally explode and take your entire system with them, making them the most underestimated component. Modular PSUs let you connect only the cables you need, keeping your case cleaner than a monk's meditation room. Always buy from reputable brands unless you enjoy the smell of burning electronics. Computer cases protect your components and provide airflow to keep everything cool. They range from basic boxes to RGB light shows that could guide aircraft. Good airflow prevents your CPU from cooking itself like a Thanksgiving turkey. Cable management inside cases separates professionals from people who stuff everything in like a overpacked suitcase. Size matters. Bigger cases accommodate more components but take up more desk space. Cooling system heat is the enemy of electronics, slowly killing components like a silent assassin. Air coolers use fans and heat sinks to blow hot air away from your CPU. Liquid cooling systems pump coolant through radiators, making your computer look like a science experiment. Stock coolers work fine for basic tasks, but gaming or video editing requires serious cooling solutions. Overheating components will throttle performance or shut down completely to prevent damage. Network. Interface. Card network. Cards connect your computer to the internet and local networks. Most motherboards include built-in Ethernet and Wi-Fi capabilities. Now, wired connections are faster and more reliable than wireless, like comparing a highway to a country road. Gaming enthusiasts swear by Ethernet cables for reducing lag in online matches. Wi-Fi 6 is the current wireless standard, promising faster speeds and better performance in crowded areas. Sound cards. Sound cards process audio input and output for your computer. Most people use integrated audio built into their motherboards, which works fine for casual listening. Dedicated sound cards provide better quality for audiophiles and content creators, who can hear the difference between good and great. External audio interfaces are popular among musicians and podcasters. Unless you're mixing music or have golden ears, integrated audio will satisfy most users. Optical drives read CDs, DVDs, and Blu-ray discs, though they're becoming as rare as dinosaurs. Most software is now downloaded digitally, making optical drives unnecessary for many users. Some people still need them for legacy software or importing old media collections. External USB optical drives offer flexibility without taking up internal case space. The death of physical media has made these drives mostly nostalgic remnants. Ports and connectors. USB ports connect external devices like mice, keyboards, and storage drives. USB-C is becoming the universal standard, promising to end the confusion of different connector types. HDMI and DisplayPort handle video output to monitors and TVs. Audio jacks connect headphones and speakers. Though wireless audio is increasingly popular, the number and types of ports determine how many devices you can connect simultaneously. Expansion. Slots allow you to add extra functionality to your computer. PCIe slots accommodate graphics cards, sound cards, and other add cards. M.2 slots provide ultra-fast storage connections for modern SSDs. Most users never use expansion slots beyond their graphics card and primary storage. These slots represent your computer's potential for future upgrades and customization. BIOS is your computer's basic operating system that starts before Windows or other operating systems load. UEFI is the modern replacement for traditional BIOS, offering better security and faster boot times. This firmware manages hardware initialization and provides configuration options for advanced users. Most people never need to access BIOS settings unless building a computer or troubleshooting problems. It's like your computer's instruction manual written in a language only machines understand. Thermal paste fills microscopic gaps between your CPU and cooler, improving heat transfer. It's like sunscreen for your processor, protecting it from thermal damage. Old thermal paste dries out and becomes less effective over time. Applying thermal paste is an art form. Too little reduces cooling, too much makes a mess. Premium thermal pastes can lower CPU temperatures by several degrees compared to basic options. Like, subscribe, or leave a comment, or all three. Either way, thanks for watching.